Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Kaz and welcome back to KazutoOnline Memory Defrag. I know, on my last video we scouted until step 5 to get like our R5 weapon, and I already knew that this was coming out, but I made that video like a couple days ago before this was announced at all. I had no idea. I mean, I had a slight feeling that this was about to come out, but I wasn't sure because the whole War of Underworld was delayed. But yeah, how you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. I should probably talk about what's actually going on in this game. As you can tell from the title and the thumbnail, if we scroll down, we can see that Solus Sinon and Terraria Leafa are finally in this game. Super excited to be scouting on them today, but as usual, I gotta talk about both of them because one, they're both separate banners. Now, I actually do kind of like how they're separate banners. That way you can actually indicate which one you actually want more and which one you should focus on, unless you want both of them. Because either way, like, people wait for raid ups, and raid ups are like a specific character. So like individual banners like this, it's not too bad, and this banner is going to last until the end of May. So you have like a lot of time. You have a little more than a month for this banner and decide on which one you want, and you can actually grind up to get all like step 5, maybe for 1. I'm not sure about 2, but it depends on how you spend all your diamonds. So anyways, we're gonna talk about them today. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on which one that you should potentially pull on, and I'll give you guys my reason why I believe it should be. So first, let's take a look at the person on top. Let's look at Sinon. So, the goddess of the Battlefront. I'm super excited for these. We got Stacia Austin a while back when War of Underworld was going on. Now they're finally here. We've been waiting for Solus Sinon because she came on Rising Steel, and Terraria Leafa, she hasn't been on any of the games yet. Probably soon for Rising Steel, but she came out first in this game. It's great. Alright, so if we take a look at Sinon, so of course she has crossing skill. She also has charge and release, no change to required MP, SS3 damage up, and also HP recovery. And if you limit break her 4 times, it unlocks a guaranteed critical during the skill. So you have to max limit break her to have that guaranteed critical. I mean, so far from what I could tell from this character is that she is more used for like bosses, not specifically like floor clearing stuff where you're getting rid of mobs, or maybe acting as a support unit. She's not really like only slightly as a support, but that's bring up your HP. But then again, if you think about it, HP isn't as important unless you're just kind of spamming like your mitigation or a barrier or whatever and you're getting hit. So yeah, let's look a little more at Sinon before I talk about to Leafa, and then I'll indicate between the two which one I like better. So anyways, they're both step up scouts, which is amazing. I love these way more because on step 5 it's a guaranteed of the featured banner character. So if you did step 5 for Sinon, you're getting a Sinon at step 5. But of course, if we take a look down, you can tell step 1 was half off. Step 2, you only use 50 hacking crystals compared to using like diamonds. Wait, that is wow, huh? Step 3 is 200 diamonds required, which is of course a 1.5 times higher chance. Step 4, you have to use another 50 holy hacking crystals just to do step 4. Wait, step 5 is a guaranteed Sinon. Okay, wait, hold up. I'm gonna confirm that when we do our scout, because I'm gonna do at least 1 step for both of them. I have enough for that. But like, if it actually costs, you know, the whole 50 hacking crystals, that's a bit of some tomfoolery in there, because you know I'm poor. Okay, well anyways, let's look at her skill before we talk anymore. So first things first, she has charge skill. If you don't remember what charge skill was, basically you hold down your SS3, you don't, you know, press and release, you hold that down, and the longer you hold it, which I believe can go up to 3 times, the stronger it becomes. But usually, before you ever use your charge skill, the required MP is usually high, but in this time around, it will not change. Your SS3 will not change. So it doesn't matter if you hold it down or not. It'll most likely, I'm just gonna assume like every other like 6-star, it's probably gonna require only 90 MP, and you can hold that down and you can use however strong you want it to be, which is great. But I mean, I've personally never used charge skills that often. I mean, if anything, you'd probably have to parry the boss before you hold it down, and if we're honest, like that could waste time for ranking events. But if you're really focused on like bosses for like, let's say, equipment creation events or floor clearing events, you know, stuff like that, you know, she won't be too bad on, you know, just dealing the damage. But like ranking events, I can't see that to be super well. But you know, we'll look at them as soon as we look, you know, showcase them. So yeah, if you charge SS3 for a certain amount of time, required MP stays the same and SS3 damage increases, and also you have HP recovery, which is nice, crossing skill, and she also has attack up link, which, you know, if you use your crossing link with Sinon and someone else, that let's say we used our crossing link, so we use Sinon to, let's say, Terraria Leafa. they're both gonna have attack up. So yeah, you could already tell she's mostly going to be like, a hard-hitting boss unit. I don't know if she's like an AoE user where she could be used in multiple situations. We'll look at that later. But so far from the looks of it, sounds like a boss hitting character. Also, skill slots guarantee crit damage, but you have to limit break 4 times. That's max limit broke. Of course, she's holy and she has a bow. So yeah, I'm super excited. 4,300 and 3,600. So like, it's not like insane stats. There's characters with higher stats, but still, she does have a bow. So far, the only thing I also don't like, but then again, she's a bow, like no MP link, but then again, she's a bow, so I feel like she's just gonna be gaining the MP herself, so it's not too bad of what she can do. So let's talk about Leafa, that way I can go a little bit more in depth of which one I like better. So with Leafa, SS3 triggers crossing skill, auto HP recovery on everyone in your party, and if you limit break her 4 times, it unlocks skill slots SS3 HP recovery up. So I'm assuming you'll get way more HP if you use her SS3, and if it's already putting up your HP, so if you max limit break her, your HP is probably just going to go even further beyond. You'll probably max. And crossing link triggers reduced incoming damage linked effect, which is completely new, and it sounds insane, but if I'm being honest, it's not that great as you may be thinking. Alright, you can straight up tell her SS3 is straight up just a support unit. Healing is not really important at all, besides if you're new to the game and you're kind of just going in there and just fighting bosses and you don't care about parrying, or let's say you're using the mitigation, you're just kind of going in there just trying to deal damage and just try to kill the boss, not really caring about beating it super fast or whatnot, then sure, the HP part, it sounds cool. But like, if we're thinking like the events that's mostly known in this game, we have ranking events. Every now and then, it takes a while, but at least it's more often, you get guild ranking events. You get equipment creation events. I don't know, you get that type of thing. Floor clearing events, when did we get a new one? It's been too long. You can tell that this Leafa is mostly for new players who are just coming into SAOMD, because if you're a veteran player, we know for sure that, this type of mitigation and all, it's not good at all. Like, for what we do in this game, HP recovery, sure, it's nice, but it's not super important. I mean, let's take a look at our stats. Again, half off, and then 50 holy hacking crystals for step 2 and 4, 200, and then you get the guaranteed Leafa. HP recovery, it's super not important at all, if I'm honest. It's not good with with a lot of events we have in this game. Completely worthless. I'm sorry. Like, before, when this game first came out, that would have been like a god, but right now, the further in the future where we are right now, nah, that ain't it, chief. I guess the only cool thing is, it's not super important though, is the reduced incoming damage link. So basically what I'm getting from this is, let's say you use Leafa to Sinon. That Sinon is going to have mitigation. It doesn't say for a short time, so it might last for a while. How's their stats? Their stats, she goes to 44. Again, not super high max attack. I'm pretty sure the last banner also had like around 4,400 attack and whatnot, so like, they're not super needed. I'm a little disappointed. I thought they'd be super cool, especially with how we had Staciasin with that MP recovery. That was actually what we use a lot for rankings, and she's a pretty good damage dealer. So I only see this Leafa being used for, let's say you're just trying to learn, I don't know, guild ranking before you actually go ham and start using buffs for your characters. Unless you had like good weapons like R5s, or you can actually limit break her so you can make her hella strong and actually use her for her full potential. But hey, if you're free to play, you might not have enough for that. You gotta use the holy hacking crystals, and we can't use the old hacking crystals from when we had the 4-star units or 5-star units. You gotta get duplicate 6-star units for like holy element hacking crystals thingamabobber. So like, it's not really needed, and the whole limit break SS3 HP recover, that's worthless also. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Leafa is just straight up, you don't need her. Like, if you're new to the game and you're learning, sure, you can go for her if you want. That crossing link only goes for other crossing link characters. Like, if you put them together, sure, they'll have the mitigation and you can just start dealing some damage and maybe you might live longer. But this Leafa, if I'm reading through all of this correctly, she doesn't have MP link, so for sure that she's not gonna last that long. But hey, she got mitigation. You can just gain the MP from her yourself. So if I'm being completely honest, if you're planning to play this game long time, that Sinon is way better, and you plan to try and get up there in the rankings, that Sinon is probably the go-to between the both of them. And if you're really feeling like it, or maybe you're doing it for the collection, you can go for Leafa. But Leafa, I'm sorry, your skills are just not as what I was expecting. I expected a lot more, if I'm honest, but yeah, the Sinon is probably someone I want to go for. I didn't realize there's, yeah, now you are, there you go. Alright, of course, we gotta look at their SS3, so I guess we'll start off with Leafa. Alright, so of course, let's look at her good stance. It's, interesting. Unlimited recovery. She's such a support unit. Not really someone you'd use to try and get to the top of rankings from what I can see. But hey, we don't know. How fast is she and how much damage can she do? +2. Okay, 15 hits. I mean, she does slightly go behind the enemy and she jumps, so that's kind of neat. I mean, speed-wise... Okay, her speed isn't actually too bad than what I thought it'd be. I thought it was way longer, but it's actually not too bad, especially if you're trying to like cut time. I guess the only problem I have seeing her is her damage. Because I mean, you could still give a character that has like attack up to her, and then she could start dealing some nice damage. The fact how she doesn't do it herself, and you might be using her quite often, especially if you're trying to get that mitigation. So like, if I used her to this Lisbeth should have mitigation on right now. Do we have mitigation? Let's wait for it to go off. I think we do. How long does it last for? I mean, it's lasting pretty long. It doesn't say short, so this might actually be a long mitigation compared to like the others we've had. So I mean, if you're looking for mitigation just to do like, let's say, the last floor clearing event bosses, then yeah, she might actually be good for you. Also, for like Leafa missions for floor clearing events, not gonna be too bad either. While this lasts a while, usually be gone by now. We haven't had a mitigation this long since they're now it's gone. We haven't had a mitigation like that since like what, Rainy Rains, Sakuya, you know. Everyone used to say they're so good, and I believed back then, yeah, because in the last bosses and floor clearing events, you just spam rain, gain back the MP, spam rain again, and you beat the boss, and you don't have to worry about time because you're just dealing the damage. But with this Leafa, now you could do that with you could basically now do that with any character. Just use Leafa to, let's say, I don't know, you know, you can actually make use of persona units if you want to. So like, I don't know, let's say I wanted to use my Joker Kirito or whatever from the persona banner. Like, let's say I wanted to spam him. So you actually can now, if you had mitigation, you know, just use him. You'll last quite a bit. So I'm not gonna say that Leafa is just straight up terrible, but I'm not gonna say she's hella needed as well. All right, let's look at Sinon, because I want to look at Sinon too. Sun Goddess Solus Sinon. Okay, I'm sorry. There's been better stances. She just started levitating, floating, brought up the bow with no arrow, by the way. What are you shooting? Hey, let's take a look. Annihilate. Okay, now I like the sound of that. Annihilation? Oh, hell yeah. Oh. Okay, compared to Leafa, she takes way longer to do her stuff. But if you max limit break her, that crit guarantee does sound very promising. And if we hold it, it's already 100 MP. Wait, that's a lot. But then again, if you give her like a weapon or like her armor accessory that reduces MP, it'll go down to 90. So yeah, I can just straight up hold that. And if I hold it like this, she's dealing way more damage. But yeah, compared to Leafa, that's slow. But you know, you'd have to probably parry and then do that if you wanted to actually, you know, properly use it, so you don't really waste as much time. At least that's how I use charge skill. I don't use charge skills that often. All right, let's see if I put the two together. I mean, she reminds me of Bride Asuna, her SS3 before the whole holy light just shining down because of a waifu Sinon is. But like the Sinon, I don't think she's gonna be hella good until you actually max limit break her. Besides that, if you don't, she's just another decent holy character to have. That's what I see so far. Like honestly, compared to other units I've seen, there are better ones. I just don't like the fact how you have to max limit break her to actually get that part in. I guess like that's cool for Leafa to have that, but I don't know. They're not too insane in my eyes right now. Maybe someone can prove me wrong, but they're not super insane. I don't know if I even want to go to like step 5 to just get them. I mean, I'll still do one step for both of them, but I'm not sure if I would want to do more. All right, but anyways, let's start with the good one. And we'll start with the bad one. Screw it. Or it's quote unquote what I see to not be as great. She's not bad, but also not great. Okay, come on, Leafa. Today has been an interesting day of happy and sadness. Wait, I should have done Sinon first. Oh wait, it's not nighttime. No! My luck isn't there. Wait, is it gonna change? Nighttime. I had hope. It looked like it was getting dark for a second, and I had some slight hope. No, dude. No, I know that. I already have you. I would have loved to have gotten both of them, but we'll see. I don't know if I have holy hacking crystals. I doubt it, but if I do, then if it does require it for the step 2, I might try it. Wait. Okay, for a second, I'm like, wait a minute. Why, I never had you? Okay, it doesn't cost 50 hacking crystals, thank the Lord. That would have been tomfoolery, but it does cost 250, and you get 50 earth hacking crystals. Wait, element or sacred? No, you get holy. Whew. I'm sweating over there. I didn't want to spit. That would have been some. I would not be happy. At least we could try to get Sinon. I would have loved to try your skill. I'll debate if I want to try and actually go for them. But right now, I don't know if I want both of them. I do want one. That's something I do want, but not like this. No, dude. I mean, compared to, oh my lord Jesus, Batam, damn lolly, not again. And she's in a swimsuit. What? Why? Why is this day terrible for me? In my eyes, I don't know if I like them a lot. I don't know if I want to go to step 5, if I'm honest. Like, I now have a sword R5, but I doubt. I mean, I might be using that a lot because I still suck at this game, but then again, there's not a lot of floor clearing stuff. Hey, I can use it in the new area clearing event. The Sinon, I don't know. I have Integrity Knight Sinon, and I find her to be a little better than that Sinon, but I can't fully test them, so I got no idea. But I got her. She does well for me, and no MP link. That if they had MP link, then maybe that would have been a better chance. Like, yeah, I might actually do it, but they don't. So maybe not, but that Stacia Asuna does. All right, I don't want this video to be too long, so I might end the video there. And in tomorrow's video, I'll go through the new event, which is actually the floor clearing event. But I don't want to waste your guys' time. I might as well just let you know which between the two characters, which one I liked better and my thoughts and why. But you know, if you got different thoughts, let me know. Maybe you can change my mind. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. KazutoOnline Memory Defrag. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like to let me know you guys enjoy and want to see some more. If you have a new channel, don't forget to turn on notifications so you guys can miss a video from this channel, as well as joining my Discord at the very bottom of the description. You can click on that link and be sent right to the Discord. Where at that, why not also follow my other socials, all links down in the description below, and you can also get the cool merch down in the description too. But yeah, thank you all for watching. My name is Kaz. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will now go cry in the corner. See you guys next time. Goodbye.